not advertising yourself well to the ladies there. Sorry, girls. It was the one who wouldn't be long. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Sarah Blas! Resolute in second up. Jack English!
Right then, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Excellent. Now then, for the more acerbic amongst you, if you can get past my garish top, I am, in fact, of the Auburn disposition. Now, there are many ways to insult somebody with red hair. A gingerman, if you will. Remember the days back in high school? Ginger prick. Oh, it's like I'm back. Ginger bastard. Disappointment. Then I would leave home and go to school, and it's just cyclical, you know. But the big one at the minute is to compare you to a famous ginger celebrity, Ed Sheeran being the most predominant one. When it's Game of Thrones season, Tormund, Sansa have had a shave. But it got me thinking, you know, there's a veritable chain of your ginger insults. So these ginger people who become so famous that they become a ginger insult. I mean, that's show business. You've made it right there, you know. Now, the first person to ever achieve this goes way back to the sort of mid to late 90s, back when the chain was but a metal ring. And the only person to achieve this was Paul Scholes. This is new ground, this is fresh territory. No ginger person had achieved this. It was only the generic insults in Paul Scholes. Then a little book series came out. Spawned a subsequent film franchise. Went by the name of Harry Potter. Now you know about that one if you grew up with dark hair and glasses. But there was another character as well. What was he called?
Ron.
Hagrid. Now you'll know about that one if you're an ill-shaven lesbian. Anniversaries. Anniversaries are a nice thing. It's about a year and a week since I had the norovirus. Yes. Now, a quick show of hands if you're familiar with the norovirus. In fact, if you've had the norovirus. You dirty, shitey arse bastards, you. Now then, for those that don't know, it's a fairly nasty kind of vomiting and diarrhea bug. The latter of which I'm going to go in quite vivid detail about. Or as I call it, bona fide bum gravy. I've got an A-level in English language, I'm not putting that to waste. Right, after 4 to 5 days of severe diarrhea, I found myself in A&E due to severe dehydration. And after 4 to 5 days of subsequent severe wiping, my arse was a bit tender. I said, listen doc, my bum's really sore. He says, well, stop going to Powerhouse then. I said, no, hang on, no. It's not that. He said, I'll give you something for it. Now, in this moment, I dreamt of soothing creams, luscious ointments. I'll tell you what, the word suppository's got a right sting to it. I mean, it looked alright. Well, at this juncture, I'd like to emphasise the word looked, as opposed to the word felt. Because they looked like blue Tic Tacs, felt like a gorilla's thumb. Before you ask, yes, I do know what that feels like. Word to the wise, do not moon the silverbacks at Chester Zoo. It'll only end in their favour. Now, I've only got a short set this evening, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you with one last thing before I make like a banana and fuck off. Now, I'm a bartender by trade, and there's plenty of things to talk about customers too and all that. But there's plenty that goes on behind the bar as well, and one of the things that grinds my gears is cocktail flair. Now, cocktail flair is all like the tricks and the flips and that with drink preparation. Now, fair enough, if you go to one of these venues and it's all waistcoats and bow ties, it's what you pay for, fair enough. But with some uppity 21-year-old thinking he's Tom Cruise in the 1980s cinematic classic Cocktail, It's a different matter entirely, giving it a bit of the old... £32, please. It's a pint of Guinness. Anyway, thank you all very much. Hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Leave now if you want to have sex.